Hi, this is Anna Sky, and today I'm excited to share with you my 2014 freebie holiday template. And this is a memory journal ornament. And my inspiration for this was when you're putting up your Christmas ornaments and hanging things on the tree, you reminisce of years gone by and times you spent with family. And this is like a little ornament book that contains memories for the year. So you could use this as like an activity. So you could print out multiple copies and have everyone in your family fill one out and then hang it on your tree. And then as the years go by, it'd be fun to open up and read them. So I'm just going to untie the little ribbon on here. And it's a little hexagon booklet. And it has space for people to write their happiest memory for the year, their saddest memory for the year, and it just unfolds like this. Their hopes for the next year, what they're grateful for, what you learned. And everyone of all ages can fill it out, put their name, the year, and how old they are. And it'd be fun to see, the different generations do it. And then, after someone is no longer with you, to sort of read their little memory journal. And you can hang it on the tree, or you could save them in a box, but it's just a little time capsule for the year. And it's a really easy craft activity that everyone can do and participate in. So the template prints out on A4 cardstock. I used an off-white. You could use plain white. It doesn't matter. And it looks like this. And it has the lines for people to write in. And I recommend writing on it before cutting it. So just give everyone a sheet, and here's one that I've already have filled out. And then you're going to start cutting and scoring, and there's dotted lines, and if you can see this, dotted lines and solid lines, and you want to score on the solid lines and cut on the dotted lines. And the scoring just allows you to have really precise folds so that the hexagon booklet lines up correctly. And I have a fancy scoring tool here that I got in my scrapbook aisle. You could use a X-Acto knife or a mechanical pencil. Anything that's sort of a pointy, blunt object will work as a scoring tool. And I'm just lining up my ruler along the solid color lines and scoring it. Make sure I get every single one. There's 5 of them. So, and then you're just going to take ordinary scissors and just cut along the dotted lines, and anyone of any age could do this project. And what I love about things like this is, and journaling in general, is just seeing the penmanship of the different people. So much of what we do is texting and typing and emails, and you hardly ever see a person's penmanship anymore. And it's just really unique part of their personality, and to be able to collect it in this really simple way. They don't have to write a lot. They can just write simple little sentence about what made them happy this year, what made them sad this year, what lessons did they learn, and what do they want to do going forward. End of the year is a great time to sort of think about the year past and the clean slate of the year ahead. And to do that at the holidays with your family, I think would just be a really special thing. And I hope that you enjoy making this with your family as well, and that perhaps it could even become a tradition, because you can just print out a bunch of blanks and use it again next year and do it every year, till your kids leave the house. And wouldn't that be a fun thing to look at when they're at your house with the grandkids down the road? So now you have the general outside shape, and here's where you want to pay attention. There's only one coming from the outside in that's dotted, so that's the one we want to cut. So we're just going to cut here, turn right, cut along here, cut there, So now we have everything cut out, and then it's just a simple accordion fold. So I'm going to fold this first flap in, and that's where those scoring really helps. And then we're going to go backwards. So forward, backwards, forward. And then this red part becomes the cover. And then we just fold it around like so. And then to seal it, just take a hole punch, because you're going to want to be able to keep these closed but also be able to open them up in the future. So I just do a little hole punch there, and then I flip it over, and on the back they don't have to line up perfectly, and you don't want to put a hole through everything because you could be punching through words. So just the back flap, and then punch there. And then I have some red ribbon. I'm going to cut a length. So cut it on a little bit of an angle so that becomes your needle. Put it through your hole that way. Bring it over and around, and then through the hole on the cover, like so. That's where the cutting on the angle becomes helpful. If I can grab it. And you could use baker's wire, you could use different color ribbons, you could let people choose their ribbon, and you can either tie it off like I did in my example, or do a little loop. I'm going to do a loop on this one. And it's all ready to hang on the tree. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and to get the free memory journal ornament template, click the link in the video description. This is Anna Sky for Download and Print.